My name is Alyssa.
And I'm Emily, and you're listening to Slash&Slay, a horror podcast. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Slash&Slay, a horror podcast. We're so happy you're here.
We're so happy that you could be with us. You could join us today in our first ever monthly.
It's a new series.
Series of new.
Series of new. If you listened to last week's episode, you know we have a new series coming where once a month we watch a Nicolas Cage horror movie.
Yeah.
Sounds silly, but there's surprisingly a lot, and I'm really excited.
Me too. We are still trying to decide how to name this. I'm sure by the time you see it, the title will have come up with the name.
And it'll be so good and so funny.
And so clever.
And everybody's going to love it.
And so smart.
So smart.
So
yeah. I think we started off with a bang, in my opinion.
Quite the bang. I'm
Quite
very interested to hear your thoughts on this movie.
Of course, we're talking about Willy's
Wonderland.
Starring Nicolas Cage and a whole bunch of people. I have no idea who they are.
Same.
Never seen them before and never seen them since.
Same.
So it's basically a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff.
Yeah.
But I don't even know where, like, did they just come up with it and was like, I want to do this?
I don't know. We probably should have looked up the origin. Like, ow!
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
That was my hip.
Oh
gosh, I'm feeling my
Guys.
age today.
Guys, this episode's gonna be quick. We're sitting on the floor.
I just die.
Yeah, she's gonna break her legs.
I might.
Here.
I really might. So I don't know, because I remember when it came out. Like, I remember the previews for it, and I was like, oh, is that Five Nights at Freddy's? They make a movie, and then realizing, oh no, it's like something totally different. But it's literally the exact same
idea
of being
souls trapped in animatronics.
Yeah.
There's children were missing. There was bad things that happened at this Willy's Wonderland birthday party place. You know, it's giving Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Arcade, child arcade, ball pit. All the same. It's literally Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. But it's really one night.
Yes, there's only one night. The difference is with these, they were possessed by several adults.
Cult members, serial killers.
Who decided to possess these animatronics on they performed a satanic ritual once they realized they were caught by the cops, and they now possess these animatronics. The animatronics, instead of staying in the
they would go out into the town and they would start killing people in the town as the animatronics. So in order for them not to do that and to leave the town alone, the main people of the town, I guess the sheriff, the owner of the Willy's, and the henchmen, I guess, would offer a sacrifice to feed the animatronics of anyone, like a drifter, anyone who comes through town.
Who, quote unquote, wouldn't be missed.
Yes.
Which, you know, I love a kooky...
Yeah, kooky town.
I think they were in Texas, too, because he said something about Texas.
I think so. Well, the main guy was like Tex McAdoo or something like that.
Yeah, and he was like, you can call it Texas Twister or something. So, yeah, I think it was maybe in the South, something. Small town, could get sheriff and just do whatever they can to protect their town. But unfortunately for Nicolas Cage here, he's driving through this town, and he runs over these spikes
that they're clearly
arranged there.
Blows his tires,
and the only one mechanic in town is said, "Oh, I will have it ready for you in the morning. I just need $1,000
in cash. We don't do ATMs. We don't do credit cards.
They don't have ATMs. They don't have anything." then he's like, oh, you don't have any money. Would you be willing to work it off? Nicolas Cage nods. He does not talk in this entire movie.
The whole entire movie.
Not one word. I was waiting.
Nope, not a single word is uttered.
Do you think they were able to pay him less?
There's a lot. I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. It's Nicolas Cage.
There's a lot of grunts and.
Yeah.
A strange character, this man. Well, first let me get your initial thoughts
of the movie.
Yeah, did you like enjoy it? Were you scared? Were you like thought it was funny?
I think it would have sucked a lot more if Nicolas Cage wasn't in it.
Yes, I agree.
I think all the budget went to Nicolas Cage.
If it had been anyone else playing that role, it would have been like, what the hell is this?
And then everybody else seemed like they came from the community theater stage.
Yep.
They kind of sucked. But he did not even speak a word.
No.
And he slayed the role.
Slayed.
I loved it. Like, honestly, with anytime he was in it, I'm like, yes. Like, all the other stuff, I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
Who cares? I thought it was an interesting take, I guess, on Five Nights at Freddy's. Instead of it being super lore heavy, like, they were able to explain the lore instead of having several games and books and one-off things, you know? So, I think that it was interesting. They were definitely more menacing looking from the get-go.
And it was more violent.
Yes, much more violent. This one was
gory.
rated R.
Yeah, was it?
I think so. They said F word a few times.
They did, and there was like a whole
lot of guts. Oh yeah, sex scene. Forgot about that. Yeah, there's a sex scene. They played into the tropes.
Oh yeah.
There's a final girl. The ones that having sex don't make it.
Yeah, they get killed while having sex.
While having sex, of course, by an animatronic. Yeah, I think it was all really good. The only things that I really was like, I would have not liked that. I don't like that as much. Was the dancer doll girl.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she was way too, like, it was obviously a person.
Yeah, it was a lot less like animatronic and like it was a lot more of literally a person with like an animatronic head. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It looked.
And she was supposed to be like, she was like seductive. Like, it was weird. Like, her like, oh, let's have a menage a trois. Like,
yeah.
Just.
No.
Huh?
She was like creepy, but only when she was more like animatronic. I don't know.
Only when it was like just her head showing.
It just seemed very, very low budget.
Yes. It was very unserious though. The whole movie.
Oh yeah.
It was very unserious.
Which is nice.
Yes. Love an unserious queen.
Yeah. Queen. But Nicolas Cage, I think this character, do we even know his name?
He's just called the janitor. It's literally his credit.
The janitor will be like one of my new like desert island
character.
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, because he'll just be like, I just need a soda.
He literally would.
And a ping pong machine.
Yeah. So we see him in the beginning. He's just drinking this
purple
soda, I guess. First I thought it was like a energy drink.
Yeah.
But
maybe it is.
And he has like a bunch of them. And it's probably something, maybe you understood it? Did you understand it? Like his deal?
With the soda?
Yeah. No?
I just like assume like that's his thing. Like,
okay. Yeah. Same. So he basically goes in, and he starts cleaning. He's just like,
fine, I guess.
Dilly-dallying, doing his thing, cleaning.
He's a great cleaner.
He really is. Very at first he wasn't, though.
That's true.
Because he wasn't. I mean, I was like, what are you doing? Like, when he was sweeping.
Oh, yeah.
My husband was like, to see it ever swept before? He's like, I doubt Nicolas Cage has ever had a sweep before in his life. I was like, probably not.
Give him a break.
So, yeah. So he's cleaning, and there's, I think his first interaction is, I don't know. It's like which one is the first one he kills?
That was another problem, is they were so mangled looking, sometimes I couldn't tell who was who, because the one with the big eyelashes was not the first one.
No.
Was it the duck? Was there a duck?
I don't think there was a duck.
See, that's why I was like, I don't know what they were.
Anyways, I don't know what the first one was, but this first one comes at him, and he like literally just kills it.
Yeah.
And he does it all with just like the same facial expression.
These are just like he was not shocked.
No, not at all. And then he just goes back to cleaning.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's like supposed to be every hour or something.
He goes on a break.
Like
without fail, he goes on this break.
Yes, he goes on a break, and his little watch will beep. He has a soda, and he plays this
Willy's Wonderland pinball.
What is it called? Pinball. Pinball machine that he found in the kitchen. And he plays it, and then once his watch beeps, he goes back on break. So he'll be in the middle of fighting one of these things, and then his watch will beep, and then he leaves.
It really inspired me because I don't take my 15-minute breaks at work.
There you go.
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow?
You know what?
I'm going to take my 2 15-minute breaks.
I think what it was is like a commentary on like
work-life balance
and really like being strict, not with work, but strict with your personal life and taking those breaks. No matter what you're doing, you got to take those breaks.
And let me tell you, the way I feel when I have a Diet Coke, I could kill animatronics. Like, you know what? When I have it, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever had. I'm so happy.
Like my coffee in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very millennial thing to say. I'm sorry, but it is. No.
I understand it too. I'm like, yes. It could even taste bad, but I'm like, this is my drink of the day. And I love it, you know? Mm-hmm. So I 100% understand that. Not millennial. Just people. Not millennial, just people.
Just people.
But I totally related to him that. I'm like, when I have my Diet Coke, I also feel like I can punch. I think it was called like punch something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So.
And that ping pong, that was like the equivalent of me being like, all right, time for my crosswords. Like, exactly. Time for my Diet Coke and my crosswords, and then I'm ready to take on the world.
I know. And, you've got that structure, the timer. Like, I need that. I do really well.
I don't care if my life is in danger.
Yeah, I need that time. Give it to me.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think that was it
was so silly, but also like,
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, do that. Exactly. Go to do your pinball, whatever.
So my favorite is he cleans the bathroom. The bathroom's like disgusting. Do like a montage of him cleaning the bathroom. And that bathroom looked amazing. Mm-hmm. I was like, it was satisfying how clean he got that bathroom.
It kind of reminded me
of like one rag and some Windex.
A TikTok, like when you're split screen something.
I literally
like
watch those.
Satisfying cleaning videos, but then you also see like a horror movie at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of checked all the boxes for me. Clean. Yeah.
I loved it.
Nicolas Cage.
And then, of course, he comes out and there's the little animatronics are playing, they're playing their song, and he's just like watching. He's like, interesting. He just turns him off.
Has no
feeling. He does not give a fuck.
Not even an eyebrow raise.
No, it's amazing. He's just, he literally gives no Fs, and it's like, it's also very inspiring.
Yeah. Because that's kind of how I feel too. Like, sometimes I care at work, and then I'm just like, actually, I don't need to at all. Because I'm just like,
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
in the scheme of things, it doesn't matter.
And his life is literally at stake, but whatever. He's chill about it. He doesn't care.
I don't think I worried for him one time.
No, I was like, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think he's gonna live, but like, I just not worry about him getting critically injured or anything.
No, it's like a stone wall.
Yeah. He kills the gorilla disappears, and he has a whole fight with him in the bathroom.
Yes.
And I liked that.
I liked how this was shot too, because it was really fun and like.
It was like it
reminded me of
Spy
Kids.
Shots, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like it would be like almost like found footage like shots. They would like randomly put those
a lot of
types
snap
of shots
zooms, a lot of very edited. Like it just looked really fun. Like it's funny, and like the CGI was like not great, but they were like, but our camera work is cool,
right?
Like,
exactly.
So it's kind of like fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they really did a great job for their budget. And I think they know, like, we have this budget and this is what we can do. So let's own up to some of the cheesiness and some of the, bad CGI, whatever.
Agree.
What was I going to say?
But
I also like his fighting. The fighting scenes.
He just punches them. Like, punch.
I was going to say, I think this is probably the easiest film for Nicolas Cage.
Right.
It had to have been. He just had to go like, ugh.
Yeah.
And, like, punch something and drink soda and pinball.
And later he does a whole dance routine.
Oh, yeah. It was really good.
But, so there's this girl who's been wanting to burn the place down for a while. So she gets all of her friends and they go to, like, burn it down. But she's like, no, but the guy's in there. We got to get him out. So she goes in through the air ducts and, of course, runs into...
That scared me. That one actually scared me.
The alligator?
Me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually jump scared me.
There's an alligator and is chasing her. And she basically, like, falls in there. She fights the weird ballerina lady, which I didn't really get. Like, the lady took her out. Mm-hmm. And then she just, like, appears later. Mm-hmm. But, she's telling, like, the Nicolas Cage, like, you need to get out. And he's just like...
No
he
response.
doesn't respond. He just, like, keeps cleaning. Like, he's going to do the job.
He's like, I just want to get
He's going to
here.
earn the tires. Like, that's, like... It's respectable.
Yeah.
But then all of her friends are on the roof. They're debating what to do. And then they all fall in through the roof.
Dumb.
Into the ball pit.
What a fun jump.
It would be fun. It's like, that was a dream. Ball pit, foam pit, falling from the roof.
I love a good foam pit.
Yeah.
I can smell it right now.
I wonder, like, I really wonder if I could get out of one.
Get out of one now?
Yeah.
They were hard when I was younger.
Yeah. Have you seen that? I've seen videos of, like, older women, like, falling in them and not, like literally not being able to get out.
Oh, no.
Really? Because they, like, don't have the, I don't know. I think I could still.
We can still do it. Let's go to
I'm not that
iJump
old.
and see if we can do it.
Yeah, let's go. It's our next challenge.
Every year we'll do it until we can't anymore.
Oh, yeah, we'll see how, like, what age.
We're doing the work for you, so then we'll tell you at this age you cannot do it.
You can no longer do it.
Anyways, they fall in, and they are actually trapped because the door was chained up.
Yeah.
To prevent Nicolas Cage from escaping, because he was the sacrifice.
Right.
And so now the girl's like, dang it, now we can't get out. And all her friends are in there. So it's, how many friends? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's the fifth one that I'm missing?
There's the girl, the boyfriend, the guy with the glasses, the kid that liked her, and then
I forgot about the guy with the glasses. Mm-hmm. So they're all there too. Nicolas Cage is still ignoring them, just cleaning, taking his breaks. Mm-hmm. And they all, one by one, start encountering the animatronics.
Yeah. So first there's the knight. Mm-hmm. And he just stabs a kid right through the gut.
That was a shock, too.
It was. And, well, two of the girl and the boy, girlfriend and the boyfriend, they, like, are like, yeah, let's split up from the group in this place.
They wanted to go to the place where all the murders actually happened.
Yeah, why would you do that? Like, but they didn't want to go in. Like, except for that one guy, I think it was, like, Bob. I think his name literally was Bob. He was like, I don't want to go in. I'm going home. This is dumb. We're all going to die here. But then he goes and splits up with his girlfriend.
Just because they got a little riled up.
Got a little riled up.
So they're in there. Then at one point the group was like, where did they go? And then they're like, oh, I don't know. And then they're like, anyway, you got to get out of here. Nicolas Cage, you have to get out of here. Yeah. Like, they didn't really care. They were like, okay, well, they're gone. So one guy gets stabbed with the knight. By the knight.
Mm-hmm. And then Nicolas Cage comes and
kills the knight.
Kills him.
And they still don't care that their friends are gone. And then the kid with the glasses.
He just gets separated.
He gets separated and got feasted on.
I think they all ran, when the knight stabbed, they all kind of ran off in different directions.
Her boyfriend hid in the ball pit. Mm-hmm. The guy with the glasses got eaten. Mm-hmm.
And then the girlfriend and boyfriend decide to have a romp.
Have a romp in the murder hay. And there's an alligator in there. Right? Yeah, an alligator.
And it's just like...
And she's like, it's staring at us. And he's like, it's always in
He's
there.
like, it's fine.
And I'm like, bro.
Like, you know the animatronics come to life.
The animatronics are evil. Like, you know this.
Why would you be like, it's fine, just keep going.
Yeah. And she's like, okay. And then it wasn't okay.
And then it wasn't okay.
Okay. The alligator
tears them a new one.
Tears them up. And they're screaming. Nicolas Cage and the girl come busting in. And they're dead.
Nicolas Cage takes the alligator and literally pries its mouth
jaws open
and then reaches in and pulls its like,
which was cool,
tongue out, which I
that
scared me.
The water fell.
That was a cool kill.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that kill.
Yes, it was cool. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I like how when he gets done, he just bags them up in trash bags.
Yeah, and he's
literally
like,
just like he just did his job. Like
he doesn't. He's like, I'm cleaning up house. Didn't you ask me to clean it?
Yeah, I'm gonna clean literally everything. Mm-hmm.
I'm just mad at the girl, the main girl. What's her name? I don't even know. I feel like they didn't even tell.
Lucy.
Oh yeah.
Liv.
That
was it.
Livia.
Live, laugh, love.
She brought all her friends into this mess, and they all died. Like
they literally all died.
Your fault.
He's not with her boyfriend, but the guy that likes her.
Yeah.
He was like in the arcade, and there's this like the lizard one, and the lizard's like, I'm not like everyone else. Everyone, they make fun of me, so come out
ugly
and stuff. And he's like, okay, if you're not like the other ones, then like let's. I don't know.
We'll make a deal.
Yeah.
He was like, we'll make a deal.
Okay, he's trying to make a deal. That's right. And then her tongue shoots out and then wraps around his neck, and then she just like snaps his neck.
Yeah, and he's dead.
But so then Nicolas Cage and the girl run in, and that's when he has his first like he's like about to fight this thing. He like gets ready to fight it, and then his watch goes off, and he's like, he gives the other girl like a knife, and then he like leaves
and has a soda and does pinball.
Yeah. And then when his break's over, he comes back, and this girl's getting beat up. And my favorite is how he grabs the tongue from the other side and rips it back, and then slams it, like he uses the tongue.
Yes.
That was probably my favorite fight.
Yeah.
Was that one.
That one was really good. Mm-hmm. I liked that one or the last Willy one. So he's taking them out one by one. We eventually get to the sheriff comes.
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff then gives more backstory to the deputy who's new, and tells the story of Liv and how she came to the town. She was also telling the story about how they sacrifice people, and one day it went wrong because the two parents died, but they did not kill the little girl, which was Liv. And the sheriff has taken care of her ever since, and they do not get along. Liv hates her for continuing this murder cycle. But she just tried to save her.
So she comes in, and she sees like everything's happened. She's like saying, "Oh, Willy, like this man doesn't reflect us. Like we'll make this right and everything." And so she handcuffs Nicolas Cage and takes the girl and sends her away
with the deputy. Yeah,
and then she is gonna sit outside and wait for
make sure that they
yeah. So, there's a couple more fights that happen between because the frog didn't die.
The Hispanic
almost
or Chinese
died.
frog.
What?
Does he speak Chinese or
the frog?
Spanish? Yeah.
The bird speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one escapes.
Yes.
And so he fights the frog and the ballerina lady, and he like crushes
Does
the
it without hands.
Without hands.
Crushes the ballerina lady's
head with his thighs, which is just
that was hilarious. When it was happening, I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Yeah, I know, because it gets a little bit of an innuendo. Yeah, something else happening.
Looks like.
But he's crushing her head with his thighs, and it's pretty amazing.
Yes. So he does that.
And he breaks the handcuffs, and he goes back to his pinball machine.
And he cleans.
And he has like a dance session with himself.
He finally wins the pinball.
And he finally wins pinball.
Fist bump in the air.
Yes, he's very excited.
Finishes his last
probably the most emotion you see on him.
Yeah, he was literally like
is when he like
bopping his head, and then he was like,
yeah.
And he knows he has one animatronic left. Big old Willy.
Willy himself. Willy the Weasel. And meanwhile, the girl is in the car with the deputy.
Liv is in the car with the deputy.
And she's trying to explain to him
that he shouldn't be doing this. He needs to go and fix it.
And then the Spanish bird comes and
grabs them and kills them.
Kills that guy, and then she beats the bird with a gun and runs off back to the Willys.
Back to Willy's.
And then Willy the weasel has a fight. I think I looked away of their first fight because he gets thrown into the ball pit, right? Mm-hmm. But then Willy just like walks away. Mm-hmm. And then was that all?
Well, the sheriff came inside. Went inside. The sheriff lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it for the fight.
And then because he crawls out the ball pit.
Willy's like, all right, give you another second. He crawls back out of the ball pit. Yeah.
That's the only time you see Nicolas Cage like...
Ow.
Like, ow.
Yeah.
In any sort of turmoil at all.
Yeah.
And he's not even. He just crawls out like with the exact same expression on his face. Like,
that's all. And then I forgot, why did the sheriff come back in?
I think, because he went and he literally like left the thing to put the trash bags.
Oh, yes.
He was just kept
and
going.
She's like, what the? And so she goes inside and she's like, that's it. We need to sacrifice you to Willy. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, has a gun on him and is like, don't move. And she says, Willy, come get him. And then the lights go out.
And then Willy is behind her.
And Willy,
and he's like, no, bitch, you're my sacrifice.
Gets her. And in one fell swoop, half of her body is gone.
Cuts her right in half.
Starts squirting. Like, it was so funny. Yeah, I was not sad to see her go. I was like, no, bye, girl.
She needed to go.
Yeah.
Like, this guy just killed all the animatronics. Why aren't you happy?
Yeah.
Why don't you help him take Willy out?
The last one that you need to take out. Yeah.
Like, why are you still, like, on board for this?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
So, she gone. Now Willy and Nicolas Cage face off. Mm-hmm. And Willy has razor-sharp talons, claws, if you will.
Sure does.
Scratching poor Willy, poor Nicolas Cage. But finally, I thought he was going to be a goner. I was like,
really?
Dang, he's all bloody. Well, I didn't think he was going to die. I just thought somebody else was going to come save him.
Yeah. No, he just decided he found the last
soda punch,
and he beat Willy to death. Bashed his head right in.
Mm-hmm. And he bagged it up, finished cleaning, put on a new shirt.
He would put on a new shirt between every single kill.
Yes.
It was funny. Because, like, the animatronics would, like spew, like, oil.
Yeah.
Which was, like, blood, but it was, like, black. Like,
and he'd be all gross, so he'd change, and then he was fine. And he was like, all right, well.
And he still finished cleaning, and he, like, set it up. It was all nice.
Yeah.
And
I like the cleaning montages, too, because they were all, like, very rhythmic and quick and fun and satisfying.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, well, I did my job.
And then the tax guy and the mechanic show up with the car, which is like, that's really nice that they showed up with the car even though they weren't planning it. Like, the mechanic showed up to give the car to Tex as like, he was like, oh, this will look nice in my collection.
Yeah, it was like Nicolas Cage's Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
With all brand new tires, all fixed. And they show up and they're like, all right, let's clean up the body. And then they realize that it's unlocked.
They look in, they're like, A, it's unlocked. B, all the tables are set up and it's like, it's clean.
Yeah.
And there's no animatronics anymore. And he comes out and he just doesn't say anything. He opens his palm up to get the keys. They give it to him. And he walks away. The girl shows up. And she just
were you?
Yeah, she just gets in the car with him. And they drive off.
And they're like, what? We're together now.
And the meanwhile, we see one of the animatronics crawl out of the trash bag.
Dang girl.
The dang ballerina girl. And
I guess he didn't squeeze hard enough on the thighs.
I guess not. Just kind of made her pass out for a bit. And the Tex and the mechanic are like, well, maybe we'll actually reopen this place after all. They're like legit. They're how I think the sheriff should have been. Like, they're like, it's over. Like,
yeah, they're like, awesome.
Yeah,
thanks,
great,
man.
Thanks, dude. I mean, I feel like they should have given him more than just his car back.
Yeah.
But whatever. And they get in the car.
And they're like, what should we name
his
it?
Car, yeah.
Texas.
And he's like, I'm the worst. Yeah. And then which they make it seem like the animatronic's gonna be in the back seat. Mm-hmm. She's not.
I thought she was gonna do that or hop on the top.
Yeah, she has the gas can, I guess, and she lights the thing on fire and it explodes.
Mm-hmm. And she blasts back. I don't know if she dies.
Yeah, we don't actually know if she dies. She could have survived that.
Yeah,
she survived Nick Cage's legs.
I feel like
survived anything.
The Oh, and then the ending is they drive away and they're drinking punch together.
Yeah, he's about to drink his punch and hands it to the girl and she drinks it. And then as they're driving down the road, the Spanish bird is kind of limping along and they run him over.
But I feel like the animatronics were too easy to kill for them to sacrificed all these people.
All these people for so long.
Just, like,
I guess it's like, in some ways, like the element of surprise. The people, like, the people inside. Mm-hmm. I guess Nick Cage wasn't surprised by anything. No. Ever. In any sense of the word. And I guess the people that went into this place was not expecting the animatronics to be, so they weren't able to get any sort of upper hand.
And they didn't have punch soda.
And they didn't have the soda.
But I mean,
they didn't take their breaks.
She said, yeah, you do need breaks. That's what he said. He said, take lots of, or take your, don't forget to take your breaks.
He did.
And he said, okay, I'll take my breaks.
I will do that, bet.
He literally is like, I will do everything that you tell me to do. I will clean it. It's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
But I just, what I also mean is, like, the town was saying we didn't go at war with the animatronics.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what if everybody in the town, like, they were kind of easy to kill.
They
like,
were.
You would have had, like, minimal.
He literally just beat some of them. He just, like, all he had to do was really, like, beat Willy.
Oh, the only thing was.
A lot.
Yeah, and, like,
You might have had a few sacrifices, a few casualties, but you had that anyway, so.
Yeah. Because, like, the teenagers were just being stupid.
Right.
They weren't smart. Like, none of them were. They were all making stupid choices.
Yeah.
So, it's like, as long as you got, like, a group of the smartest, strongest, like, you should be fine.
But maybe that's the thing. Maybe the town didn't have any of that.
Yeah,
They kind of seem like maybe they
are stupid.
Are all stupid and dumb.
Yeah. But, I mean, once there's a killing spree in your town, I guess you'll do anything.
I guess so.
Sacrifice.
To keep it locked up.
How do you even determine, like, these people won't be missed?
Right?
And they pick a family?
Yeah. And these people won't be missed.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Like, you're telling me that little girl doesn't have a grandmother?
Right? Or friends?
Yeah.
That the family doesn't have the mom doesn't have a mommy group she goes to?
And they're like, where'd she go? And they just let her live in this town with this sheriff?
Yeah.
So strange. That part's weird, but whatever. Yeah. It's besides the point.
Right. It's not a perfect movie.
No.
And we never claimed it was.
I do think Nicolas Cage is perfect in
I think Nicolas Cage is perfect.
Yeah. I think it was really fun.
It was fun. It was silly, goofy, funny. Like, cannot go into it thinking that it's going to be, like,
amazing,
a good movie. But
no.
Go into it for Nicolas Cage.
And fun and, like,
is the point.
Some silliness.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, he's one of my new favorite horror characters because
yeah.
He's just, like, unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Literally, my favorite line was when Liz was like, you think the animatronics are trapped, or you think he's trapped in here with the animatronics. The animatronics are trapped in here with him. Mm-hmm. That's, like, the line of the century.
Because it's so true.
Yeah. He literally did not give a shit.
Yeah.
And I want to be that unbothered. That's, like, my goal in life.
And I wonder why, like, once they realized this is no ordinary guy, he's killing us, why didn't they switch their tactics?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, they still just went very...
Like, oh, surprise! I'm an animatronic. Mm-hmm. They did. They didn't, like... They also didn't attack him at the same time. Only those two.
The dog and the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they'd all attacked him at once, I don't know. He'd still come on.
I
on
think
top.
he'd be fine, even if he
I
was
think he'd be fine.
handcuffed. He got that punch soda. He got thighs.
He got that punch soda. Now I want some of that soda.
I don't know what it is, but my mouth is parched. I could use a Diet Coke right now. But no, I thought it was fun. It was way better than I thought it was going to be because I thought it was going to be like serious.
Yeah.
But
it was going to be like, oh, this is spooky, but it really was like
no. There had a few jump scares, but
jokes
they were like funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think Nicolas Cage,
he can make anything good.
He can make anything good. I love him in National Treasure.
Yes.
I watched that like last month.
Really?
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
It's so good. He's so good.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Okay, sure. Do it. I just want to watch it again, just because.
This is actually my second time seeing it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was a long time ago when I watched it.
It came out in 2021, so yeah, it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Weird that it's been a minute since 2021.
I know.
I wonder why they were like, you're not going to say anything.
I know.
Like, I need to kind of read about, like, this filmmaker.
Right, and see what the purpose behind
Maybe
it was.
I should look it up and see who the director is.
Yeah. So I think there were some good morals to the story, because I think every Nicolas Cage movie has to have a good moral to the story.
Mm-hmm.
I think moral of the story is don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Drink your soda, take your breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else really matters. When the work needs to be done, you'll get it done. You'll get the job done. But take your breaks. Take your time.
Play your game.
Play your game. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Mm-hmm. I think that's all good things to live by, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Now this movie was directed by, oh goodness, I just had it here.
Directed by
Kevin Lewis.
Okay, Kevin, go off.
And he was a screenplay too. He did the screenplay. I'm trying to look at if there's anything like about
like the reasoning behind anything.
Yeah. Apparently he first tried to do a short film titled Wally's Wonderland.
Okay. Did he get inspiration from Five Nights?
It doesn't say that. It does say that the cult following was comparing it to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Right. I feel like
they denied any similarities, is what it says.
Well, there's definitely similarities.
Apparently the custom pinball machine in the film was based on the 1982 Gottlieb table, Devil's Dare.
Gottlieb?
I don't know what that is.
Gottlieb?
Do not know what that is. Oh, these are all their names, animatronic characters.
Okay.
Douglas Dog. Maybe the
There
dog
was
is
a
what
dog?
was the first one.
Was the first one?
Yeah. Polly Penguin.
There was a penguin?
I didn't see a penguin. Barry Bear. Pirate
I
Pete.
thought it was a gorilla. This must be from Wally. Wait, Willy's Studio Legal original
Okay,
animatronic.
these are the original ones.
Okay, I was like,
I don't remember any of those. This was put on hold because of COVID. Possible sequel.
oh.
Sequel was being actively discussed. That's all I know.
I don't really see how they could do a sequel.
No.
And I don't really think that it needs one.
No.
Unless we find the janitor in some other situation. But it would not have to be anything to do with animatronics.
Yeah. Interesting. I guess it doesn't really say anything about why he didn't. Maybe there's interviews or something with him. It's like why he didn't talk and stuff like that.
Did they do
But
any
it just
press for
worked.
this? I don't think they did any press for this.
Let's see. It just says release. Critical response. No. I mean, I'd never even heard of this until you told me about it.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah. Because, I mean, did it even come into theaters or did it just go to...
It didn't come to theaters. I'm pretty sure.
It just went straight to
something.
DVD or something. Their budget was $5 million.
$5 million?
5 million pennies. $5 million.
Dang.
That's really small, though, right?
I guess. I don't know. To
Let's
me...
look at Five Nights at Freddy's budget.
Yeah.
To compare.
I know. I guess it is small, but to me, I know it takes like a lot to make a movie, but it's like $5 million.
Yeah, the budget for Five Nights at Freddy's was $20 million.
Dang.
But box office $297.2 million.
Dang. I know that
I contributed. I sure did.
It did well, but
yeah,
I don't know.
$5 million is still more than I'll ever see in my life.
Movie budgets to me is just like 20 million. That's so much money for a movie. Like at the end of the day, a movie. Like I love movies. I love them, and there's so many movies that I couldn't live without. But like for a movie, like
it's kind of crazy
when so many people are suffering. I don't know. That's a whole tangent. Because I contribute to it because I go see them. So I guess I'm a hypocrite.
Entertainment has its value, but
it does.
Now that we expect certain things, I think the budget goes higher and
bigger
higher.
And bigger.
And a lot of that doesn't go towards the right people.
True.
That's another problem.
True. That's very true. It doesn't go towards writers. It doesn't go towards like production, the lowest level of production, even though they're like literally making the movie happen. Mm-hmm. You're right.
PAs don't get paid a lot, so
yeah, they do a lot. So,
but that's another tangent.
It is another time, another place.
I wonder what the pay difference was from Nicolas Cage, who did not say a word to like live. I mean, probably quite.
Would you be pissed, or would you be like, I get it?
Oh, I'd get it.
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage, are you kidding me?
Same.
I'd be like, you want my picture too? I'll do it for free.
I'll do it for free.
But no, it was fun. Should we have like a special rating?
We should.
I rate this one for Declarations of Independence.
I was going to say Declarations of Independence. Oh my gosh.
4 Declarations of Independence out of 5.
I give it a 3.78.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I give it because there's so many more movies we got to watch. So
you're right. I'm starting off strong.
I'll
also give it 1 Bill of Rights for okay.
For what?
They don't have any job laws in Bill of Rights, do they? Or slave? They only have the slavery one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They added the
probably,
amendments.
Yeah.
Is the Bill of Rights the amendments, right? Or the amendments something else?
I don't think we should talk anymore.
Oh, I think the Bill of Rights has the amendments.
The Bill of Rights and and then there's the amendments that are part of the Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights, right. So the amendment was the 16th one.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
The 19th Amendment was women's right to vote.
Yes. And the 16th... Oh, no, the 15th one was the... No, 14th... No, the 13th one was abolition of slavery.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
that's we're very educated.
Can we please just watch National Treasure?
Yes.
I forgot the one part where they had to change clothes and they went and shopped in Urban Outfitters.
Oh, yeah.
And he wore a leather jacket from Urban Outfitters. And I was like, get that off of me right now. So funny.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we'll do another one of these next month.
Let us know which... We haven't decided which one
we haven't decided next month yet. So if you can think of one, if you find one, if you research one, and you really want us to watch that one, let us know. Otherwise, we're going to choose and we're not going to take your...
Advice
into consideration at all if you do not let us know.
Yeah, so let us know. Or don't. And then we'll figure it out. Anyway. We hope you have a Willy's Wonderland weekend. It's not the weekend.
It's not the weekend.
Willy's
Wonderland week. And that you let us know what you thought about this movie by following us on Instagram at slashandslaypod.
Or on TikTok at slashandslaypod.
We might make a TikTok for this.
We need to. We need to make more TikToks. I haven't made a TikTok in forever.
Me neither.
It's because I do it for work, so I hate it. Anyway. So the morals of the story: take your breaks tomorrow. I'll take my break tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll take mine too.
Drink your sodies.
I'll drink my soda. I'll kill an animatronic.
Change your clothes if it's dirty.
Yes.
And don't talk too much.
And don't be bothered.
Do not care.
But do be bothered by listening to this.
Yes, please listen.
And sharing it. And rating it even.
Yeah.
If you feel so inclined.
Only if it's 5 stars because I can't handle
Only if it's 5 stars at Freddy's.
5 stars at Freddy's.
Okay, that's a bad joke.
All right. Join us next week for some more Slash and Slay shenanigans.
Yes. We'll be doing something.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.